Hi everyone, my name is Matlhogonolo Molaba. I'm the author of two books. I'm also a speech therapist and audiologist, and I'm also a motivational speaker. So today, I just want to inspire young people. I want to inspire matriculants. I want to inspire learners. I want to inspire anyone who's going to be listening to this message. So as you can see here, it's written notes. So we're going to just be putting notes here so you can take notes. So life is not a theoretical concept. Life is not an imaginary notion. Life is practical. So I just want us to be practical in this message. So the title of my message is You Are the Message of Your Life. You are the message of your life. So stay on and stay up. You see, one of the main or rather the function of the main switch is that is supply the electricity to the entire house or to the entire building. And if, let's say for example, it's during the night, you don't want the main switch to be down. You want it to be up. Why? Because you want it to supply electricity, or you want it to supply the light, right? So if the main switch remains down during the darkest hour, it means now the electricity will be interrupted and there will be darkness in the entire house. And that's not what you want, because in darkness it's hard to do anything. You can't do anything in darkness. In as much as you want to do something, it'll be difficult for you to do anything. So you remain stagnant, and if there's no if you are stagnant, then it means there's no movement. If there's no movement, there's no progress. If there's no progress, then the future is even questionable, right? So you need to be up, as you are the message of your life. So stay on and stay up. Stay on and stay up. Even in the toughest hours or in toughest time, you need to stay on for your life. You need to stay on for your future, for your dreams, for your goals. You need to stay on, because you don't want to lead your life into darkness. And because in darkness, there's just no movement, there's no progress in darkness. So you know what? You're the message of your life. So stay on and stay up. And the other thing that could actually make the message to go down is that when it's overloaded. When it's overloaded, is that the message has the potential to could go down, right? So now when it's overloaded, it can go down. So now many times we tend to overload ourselves. It could be by worrying about certain situation that are within our control, or situation that are not within our control. It could be also allowing people's opinion to dictate our lives, or believing false information, or allowing ourselves to be oppressed by depression, or giving away to stress to get hold of our lives, and that would actually render our future bleak. So but now what you need to understand is that as a message of life, as you are the message of your life, you need to stay on and stay up. So don't overload yourself. Don't overload yourself. So you are the message of your life. So stay on and stay up. So, and the other thing is, don't overload yourself, because you are the message of your life, right? So as the message is actually responsible for supplying electricity to the entire house or to the entire building, we are responsible for our lives. You are responsible for your life. I am responsible for my life. So you are responsible for your future. So stay on and stay up, because in as much as we are facing tough time, tough situation, and then there's no point in life where you can just borrow your life or lend your life to someone else to say, you know what, I'm going through a rough patch, please leave my life for me until 2021. Yeah, maybe things will be better and I'll just come out and live my life. So we don't have the liberty to do that, because we are responsible for our own lives. We are responsible for our own future. So live your life. Live your life to the fullest. Lead your life to the brighter future. And it's really my wish that you light up your life, even in this toughest time, because remember, you're the message of your life. So stay on and stay up. Stay on and stay up. So don't allow negativity to weigh you down. Don't allow negativity to dictate to you, dictate your life. Don't allow negativity. Refuse to be down, refuse to be off, because in as much as we are facing this COVID-19, and we know that it has caused a ripple effect in our life, in our families, in our workplace, in our economy. In fact, the entire globe has come to a standstill. Everything is affected by it. But I just want you to understand that in as much as everything is affected, even our lives, but you need to understand that you should not allow COVID-19 to dictate your life. Don't stop dreaming because of it. Don't stop, working on your dreams or working on your goals because of it. In fact, you need to dream big, dream on. It actually took me 12 years, and I think it's just more than 12 years, to publish my first book. So maybe also asking yourself, you're thinking, will I even pass my grade? Will I even, be able to move to the next grade, next level? And you also wondering if your parents will be able to go back to their work. This whole lot of thing that actually worries us. And but I want to tell you this, that you know what, you need to be strong for your future. You need to be powerful for your dreams. You need to really hang on there, because many times when we overpower our lives or ourselves with all this negativity, we tend to change the way we view life. We tend to change the way we view our future. And I want to tell you that life will always happen, but when life happens, I want you to hang on and not hang up. When life happens, don't hang up, but hang on. And you're probably asking yourself, how do I even do this? Seeing our country in this situation, you've maybe have already seen people giving up on their dreams, people have given in, and people have just thrown the towel. But I want you to say, I want you not to give up. I want you to stay on, because I know that you are capable of overcoming the situation. Don't give up. Don't give in, because you are capable of overcoming those situations. You've got the capacity, you've got the capability to overcome. Just hang on there, right? And I just want to discuss some few things on how you can do that. How you can overcome whatever that you are actually facing. How you can overcome. So remember, we said life is practical. So let's get practical about this. So how do you actually stay on? How do you stay up? You need to know yourself. You need to know who you are, know your vision, your mission, know your objectives about life. Who are you? Your talents, your gifts, your strength, even your weakness. Know yourself. Number two, know your challenges. Know your challenges. If you want really to succeed in life, you need to know your challenges, because once you know your challenges, you're going to be able to face them. You're going to be able to overcome them. You cannot overcome something you do not know. You cannot overcome something you do not acknowledge. So now the other thing that we need to realize is that in life, for you to win, you gotta be smarter than your opponent. You gotta be stronger than your problem, or stronger than your challenges. You gotta be greater than your fears and anxiety. You gotta be powerful than your dreams. So you need to hang on there. You need to stay strong. So you need to know your challenges. You need to know your challenges. And after knowing those challenges, you need to pick your fires. There's something that are not within your control. There are those that are within your control. So for those that are within your control, you can resolve them. For those that are within your control, you can resolve them. And for those that are not within your control, you can figure out how you can actually resolve them. All right, so I will give example in terms of, let's say for example, now you one of the challenges, because number three is actually linked to number two, because all those challenges, you check which one you can actually control and which one are within your control and which one are not within your control. And for those that are not within your control, is there someone that you can consult with so that they can assist you, or is there something that you just need to wait and see how things work out? Right. So let's say for example, now one of the challenges you've mentioned is your subject. One of the subjects you don't know how you can actually figure them out. Maybe this particular concept. You need to study hard in that regard. You need to consult with the teachers. You need to also to WhatsApp your friends, or your classmate that they might be knowing that. And I'm actually saying this for those that are in school, and for those that are not in school. Obviously, if you're attending, you can consult with the teacher, obviously observing, taking all those precautions. And also in terms of those that are not in school, are we still waiting for your turn to really go back to school? You can just check online. Also there's also some channels that actually like giving those lessons. You check that, and you can also consult your or check your friend who can be able to explain that concept, right? So, and let's move on to number four. Don't look back. Point number four, it says, don't look. I'm just gonna bring it closer so you can be able to see it. So it said, don't look back unless it's for motivation or for inspiration. Now I know that I was actually checking online, so I was just checking that even in previous years, there has been some viruses, there have been some illnesses or disease that the country has encountered, or this particular country has encountered, and maybe you're looking back and realize how they've encountered, how they've overcome them, and maybe you just see that, you know what, they've managed to overcome such situation, or whatever pandemic it was back then, and whatever virus it was back then, and you realize, okay, even this we're gonna be able to overcome it. That is actually, it motivates you, it actually gives you that hope that, you know what, we can overcome this. But if you look back and you realize, you know what, even in those times there's been hard, it, you know, the virus was actually quite severe, many people died, and then the economy was crippled so much that it even take years and years for it to recover. And now you're getting worried, you are actually worrying down and thinking, Are we gonna survive this time?" If it actually worries you, don't look back. So focus on your goals, focus on your future, focus on what you can do. Right. So don't look back unless it's from inspiration or from motivation. And number five is stay positive and stay positive. Even in the midst of this pandemic, you're gonna have to stay positive. Stay positive for the sake of your future, for the sake of your goals, for the sake of your dreams. Remember, we say that we are responsible for our life. We are responsible for our future. We are responsible for our goals, for those dreams. So stay positive. And when I'm saying staying positive, it means that you also need to associate with people that are positive minded. People that also want to achieve in life, people that are not always complaining, not always just, quarreling or complaining about things, complaining about that. Because I tell you the honest truth, there's no one who's always negative that has yielded positive results. So stay positive, right? So let's just quickly do recap. Our topic is you are the message of your own life. So stay on and stay up. Right? How do you do it? You do it by knowing yourself, knowing your challenges, pick your fights. Don't look back unless it's for motivation or for inspiration. Stay positive, associate with people